clearly sound just about like baby kissing Kevin. My doctor has fake cutlery under the fanciest bottom feeder cat-like man.
Welcome to America's newest game show sensation. Play your cards right and make your sentences count, for you shall be judged. It's laugh out loud fun, silly sentences, serious fun. It's now time to play You've Been Sentenced with your hosts, Martin Uniac and Jennifer Groover.
Welcome, judges. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to You've Been Sentenced. It's the game where when you give your answer, it's only half the battle. With me today, the lovely Jennifer Groover. How you doing, Jen?
Great, Martin. How are you?
I'm ready to rock and roll. We're in a groove here.
Yeah.
Ding ding.
I like your tie today.
Well, thank you very much.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's a Save the Children tie, and I've been told by an image consultant that the whole ensemble is power.
You always have your way with fashion, Martin.
Well, I have someone dress me. That's kind of. But enough about us. Let's hear those rules.
Contestants will have 2 minutes to make the best possible sentence using 10 randomly selected cards. Cards are worth 5 points, with some words worth 10 or 20. Wild cards can be used for any single word, but are worth 0 points. The first person that finishes and buzzes in gets a 10-point bonus and starts the 30-second countdown clock. Once a sentence is completed, the contestants must get it past our panel of judges to score the points. After 3 rounds, the scores are totaled and one player will be crowned Sentence Champ and participate in the Lightning Money Round.
Great. All right, we know how to play. Jen, why don't you set it up?
Well, the contestants have up to 2 minutes to create the best sentence possible. And the first person to ring in starts the 30-second countdown clock. On your mark, get set, and go.
Great. Well, they're going to start constructing their sentences. We're looking for a great round today. Let me start with Joe Jamie Tyler, who's an image consultant and a judge here today. How you doing, Joe Jamie?
I'm fantastic. What a great group of players I see over there. They're looking very concentrated
frenetic
over there. Yes, there you go.
Moving right along, we have our judge number 2, and I'm going to say it right, Vincenza Cagliari Russo.
Perfect.
And you are currently Miss First State, and you will be competing in the Miss Delaware contest in June. Is that correct?
Correct.
Great. Well, we'll look forward to hearing more about you. We don't have any speedsters here today, Don. They're taking their time. They're constructing some big sentences.
They're working on it. They're working.
You know, we'll see how it goes. And Mr. Don McNeil, welcome back to You've Been Sentenced, episode 3.
Thank you, sir. It's great to be here. This is a lot of fun, as always. Looking forward to it.
Any news from the McNeil Designs groups?
Yeah, we have our next game has just hit the market. Twisted Fish. As a matter of fact, if I recall, you're the inventor on that one, Martin.
Yes, I'm also an inventor. And if I could quote your son, I think he said that he liked my game better than your game.
Can we get a new host?
And we're getting pretty close here, but we can still. All right, Jen.
Each player has a little bit different of a 30
Kim is rung in.
Yes, she did.
She did that, and that starts the 30-second clock, where we have another 30 seconds of time to fill with shameless plugging. Back to Vincenza. Tell us about what you're doing. Student U of D, I believe, in Miss Delaware. What's happening in your life? What's going on?
Well, I'm a student at the University of Delaware, majoring in English with a minor in Italian. And, well, it's been very busy doing many things. And
that 6, 5, we'll come back to that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
They're done. All right, everybody is done. And I believe Kim, who's a golf mom, as she described it, I'd heard of a soccer mom, but
I'm
a golf
mom. Love
okay.
it. Mm-hmm.
And she was first, and she's gonna lay it on us.
Okay, here we go. Mario Andretti doesn't bite the doctor's office lemon-scented pointy gumdrops.
I'm not gonna comment
Doesn't
on
like
that.
anything, sugary or sweet. He's, all about beer and pretzels, so he doesn't like any of that stuff.
Wow. Okay, Joe Jamie, that is up to you to ask. You like it? You want to hear it again? You need a justification?
I'd love to hear it just one more time.
Okay, Mario Andretti doesn't bite the doctor's office lemon-scented pointy gumdrops. Not for him.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty clear on that one.
All right. And you'll be ready to make your judgment. Moving on to Vincenza. Do you need to hear anything, or you've got it down?
no, I got it down. Okay. I like it.
Great.
All right. And that sounds good for you, Kim, and Mr. McNeil.
I gotta admit, Kim, that sounds like a pretty clear sentence. Can we,
I think it's time. Judges, let's have your judgment.
Right.
Got all 3. All right, Kim. Krista, who's no stranger to media, is second here, and she's been trying to butter up the judges all day. Krista, lay it on us. Nothing can help you now.
Coldly, the gamer kept dipping inside of the rough feet. I've got an explanation for this one.
She's given it up the ship already, so.
I just have to say quickly, one of Krista's explanations at a prior tournament almost put me to tears, so we're ready.
We're ready to hear. I guess all three judges want to know what you're talking
if
about.
the other judges don't need to hear it, then by all
No, we
means.
definitely want to hear it. Please explain.
The cones of silence aren't working this week. Go ahead.
Well then. See, there's this whole gaming setup. Don knows about making up games and whatnot. So there's this game, and actually you have a stack of cards, and the stack of cards, like Monopoly, you have a chance or community chest. The stack of cards is called rough feet. So the gamer, while playing the game, is eyeing its competitors down and he's maliciously taking all the cards so that he/she will win the game.
He/she.
So can you just repeat that one more time?
One more time.
Come on.
Just a sentence.
Krista, the judge wants you to repeat it. I'd do it if I were you.
Just a
I can
sentence.
so do that in my sleep. Because, see, there's this game called Rough Feet. And in the game, you have the stack of cards.
Oh, no, the sentence, I believe. The sentence,
Right,
the sentence,
oh, okay.
Krista.
Oh, my goodness.
Not the whole justification.
Coldly, the gamer kept dipping inside of the rough feet.
Okay, I think we're ready to go to the judges now. Do you have any further questions, Joe Jamie?
None whatsoever.
Questions, Vincenza?
No.
Mr. McNeil?
I'm ready.
We're ready to hear the judge's judgment. Ooh, 2 down, 1 up. Sorry about that, Krista. That'll be no points for you. Mike comes to us from the Navy. Thank you for your service, sir. And let's hear what you got.
It's not as interesting as the others, but because of very many park outings, Nosy has not minded the trickery.
Okay, I'm going to start with Vincenza this time. Anything else you need to hear one more time? Justification?
Yes, nosy, or is that?
Nosy, it's a nickname for a guy who kind of got himself into trouble by getting into other people's business a little too often. That's why people were playing tricks on him. But they made it up to him by taking him to the park every once in a while. Thus, because of very many park outings, Nosy has not minded the trickery.
It appears we have a question from
Yes,
Krista involving the sentence.
You're making outings plural and it's singular on your card.
Yes, but there's a wild card there.
Okay.
And that's
I was just
good.
asking.
That's okay. That's TV rules.
Good
Find it on the
question,
website.
good question.
All right, Don, do you need to hear anything more about these outings?
I want to hear the sentence one more time, please.
Because of very many park outings, Nosy has not minded the trickery.
I just not minded the trickery. Can you explain that to me?
He had tricks played on him because he was getting into other people's business.
And so since he's been used to going out on park outings, he's...
Well, they've made it up to him by taking him on. They went a little too far, so they took him on quite a few park outings to make up for it.
And the host's decision is we need a decision.
Ladies?
All down on Mike. We'll be right back.
That didn't make sense.
Thank you. Well, welcome back to you, those of you at home and those here in the studio audience. Jen, scores, and let's meet the contestants.
Well, right now Kim has 40 points and Krista and Michael have 0 points, but that doesn't mean anything because our contestants from the last time came from behind having 0 points after the first round.
Absolutely, because the points are doubled in this round. Why don't we start with Mike just to mix things up? Mike, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a graduate student at the University of Delaware. I'm getting a master's degree in civil engineering, and I'll be going into the Navy called a program called the NUPOC program, which is Nuclear Propulsion Systems.
Awesome. Appreciate your service again. Great. Krista, when you're not massaging horses, you do what?
Well, it is an equine massage therapy program. It's a real thing, I promise.
You say tomato. Go ahead.
I work over at the News Journal, and in spare time, I'm running around all of Delaware with my fantastic, wonderful, shaggy mixed breed dog.
Cool.
SPCA rescue, so adopt your dogs from the SPCA.
Little Bob Barker line. I'm not going to do the neuter thing. And Kim, tell us about yourself.
Yes, I live in Middletown. I'm a full-time golf mom to my son. I'm a substitute teacher, and I love to win at trivia games and all new games as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And, again, Don, we attract education people in the media. I mean, it's been a pretty... for how many games we've done, the pool of people have had those interests.
I agree. It's really been amazing, and not only that, but it seems just like everybody has something very impressive in their lives that they do to help out. I think it's great.
Awesome. And Jen, I kind of jumped over to you a little early. Go ahead and start them off.
That's okay. Okay, the contestants this time have doubled pressure because the points double, but the time lessens. On your mark, get set, and go.
And speaking of time, what a segue. Straight from time to time. Vincenza, we cut you off last time because somebody had the nerve to ring in while you were explaining what you were doing. So let's pick it up where we left off.
Well, that's okay, Martin. Well, again, I'm a student at the University of Delaware, but I'd like to say that even though I'm a busy student, always studying,
That's for Dad. Yeah, Biddy, sure.
I found the time to co-found a literacy organization in 2002, which I'm still involved with today. Our mission is to encourage reading, particularly by children, and what we do is provide the materials for children with many different varieties of books.
I've got an idea, Don. Why don't we sponsor her charity on our website?
Hey, that's a great idea, Martin. As a matter of fact, a portion of the proceeds of sale of every game of You've Been Sentenced goes to Success Won't Wait to help fund the literacy program.
Yeah, that's why you don't pay me commissions. You told me you're giving it to them.
Right.
Thank you, Don.
I appreciate that. Oh, we've got a 30-second rule. Okay, 30 seconds, though. We still have 30 seconds. You don't give up yet. And let's talk about Mode Image. Joe Jamie Tyler, tell us about what you do at Mode Image.
Well, as an image coach, I take people shopping and help
That's a hard
them.
job.
It is, I know.
I can't think of any women who'd want to have that as a job.
But the main thing is to really help people spice up their confidence level by the way they dress. So I help them do that.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we got them all in. And who was first on that one? I was over here.
My hand was here, but he actually hit the bell. So.
Okay, so Mike was up first. Let's hear from Mike first.
All right. The bombing cats crashed the jammer, laughing loudly. All right. So.
Whoa, Mike. It's okay. Mike's in the Navy, bombing cats. I'm all about it. It's good. But my opinion doesn't count. Let's go one by one to the judges, Mike, and see what they need to hear. Joe Jamie?
Mike, that's such an intriguing sentence. Can I just hear it one more time?
I'm sorry. Oh,
sentence.
Bombing cats crashed the jammer, laughing loudly.
Do you need a justification?
No, I'm pretty clear.
Wow, that makes one of us. Okay, Vincenza. Tell me, no, I shouldn't say it. Do you need an explanation?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
All right.
Justify
so
that
secret
sentence.
war between cats and dogs. A group of cats took their bomber called the Jammer, and they were laughing a little too much because they had just completed their mission. And you know what happens when you're laughing, flying sensitive equipment, and boom.
And boom. And boom. Now, do you need to hear it again, Don, or hear a justification?
No, I'm pretty clear on that.
It's all good. And it's right here. We're going to add that in when people see it on TV.
Wars on dogs and cats, it occurs all the time in my house.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're ready for the judges to make their judgment now. 3 fingers up. We're all good, Mike, all good. Great. And Krista, we're ready to hear what you've got.
And I'm thinking this is going to be a zero explanation needed sentence, actually.
She really butters up the judges.
I'm just setting the stage, if you will. When will her mistakenly long zipper be shortened?
Okay, because it happens all the time. I still got to. I have to ask. Let's start with Vincenza. Do you need to hear that again or a justification?
I would like to hear it again, please.
Sure. When will her mistakenly long zipper be shortened?
And do you need to have her explain that?
No.
Nope. Don?
That's pretty clear.
Pretty
Although
clear.
I'm worried about its cleanliness, but that's okay.
That's okay. It could be a zipper up here and a
It's a
jacket.
mismanufactured garment.
And Joe Jamie, do you need to hear anything else?
Being an image consultant and working with zippers on a regular basis, I think that was very clear.
Oh, there you go. So I think you've got a vote there. I'm just guessing. Judges, 1, 2, 3. What do you got? All fingers up. Good job, Krista.
Thank you very much.
And to Kim, the golf mom and current leader, let's hear. You were struggling a little bit, so I hope you pulled it out.
Another sports angle here. Flashy Australia girls fantasize swimming. So it's, flashy dancing. Australia girls really fantasize about being a sports star and going out and doing their thing after watching the Olympics.
Oh, well, we already got an explanation kind of there, Don. I'll ask, do you need any other information from Kim?
I feel pretty comfortable with that.
All right. Joe Jamie?
I like the way Kim was dancing around. I was wondering if she could show us again.
I'm fantasizing about swimming here. Okay, wait.
Joe Jamie, it's not that much money. Vincenza, go ahead.
Nope.
They all, wow, we got to slow it down a little bit because
I think we
got time till the commercial. So, Kim, no, I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and get the judgments from the judges. And there it is, folks. You've been sentenced. I think first time ever, 3 clear. I'm talking over my clapping. I stepped on my clapping.
You don't want to do that. It's a proud moment.
Jen's a professional, you know. I'm just a salesman. But anyway, what we had was 3 great sentences that made a lot of sense and didn't really need much explanation that time. So when you get your copy at Happy Harry's, Mitchell's, or down on Main Street, there's 2 stores, which are Days of Nights and Learning Station, just about anywhere, or on our website. You can play along at home, too. We'll be right back.
Hi, hate to interrupt the game there just for a minute. I want to talk about the game itself. You've Been Sentenced. We're doing the TV version of You've Been Sentenced, but you've got to go out and buy and get your hands on You've Been Sentenced. It's at all your local stores here. Happy Harry's is carrying them, Mitchell's out there. If you don't have it on the shelf, just ask about it. You go by Bacchetti Brothers. Anybody going over there for groceries, they've got it there. I mean, it's all over town, and it's going to be a nationwide phenomenon. I mean, they're playing it in colleges. They're playing it, they're having contests and stuff. So we've kind of created a game show version of this, but you don't know what the experience is until you've played it yourself. You've got to go out there and get it. It's simple to play. You've got 10 cards that's dealt out to as many as 10 players. They form sentences. Is it a good sentence? Is it a bad sentence? And it's just a lot of fun. What a great way to enjoy yourself. Now, there's a couple ways you can find out more about it by going online. I mean, you can go to you'vebeensentenced.com. Right there online, they have a game show version there. That's where we're going to do a lot of the qualifications for the tournament here. If you think you want to get into the game show itself, you can do so. But better than that, your family, your friends, everybody will enjoy it. I'm telling you, you've got to go out and you've got to pick it up. Get somebody that's got You've Been Sentenced, sit down and play it. That's why we're doing what we're doing. We played it one time here. It was hours and hours of fun. Nobody wanted to get up and quit because you just keep having fun. It's all inside the You've Been Sentenced box, the instructions, everything else. It's so simple to play. Anybody from 8 years old and up can play the game. So for your family fun and educational fun, because your kids are going to learn a lot from it too, you've got to go out and pick up You've Been Sentenced, but go to the website, ybsgame.com. Or you can go to you'vebeensentenced.com. Either one of those will put you into it, and then you can come on and be a contestant right here on the game show, but you've got to know how to play the game. Lots of money to be given away each and every week. You've Been Sentenced. Pick yours up today.
Thank you. Thank you, judges. All right, great. You know, they're all excited because it's tightened up quite a bit, and we've got 1 round left before the lightning round.
That's correct. Kim has 100 points right now. Krista has 60, and Mike has 70. So it's a really close game, and the pressure really mounts because the points are tripled here, but the time is less than 60 seconds to complete the sentence. Contestants, are you ready? Are you marked? Get set and go.
We've got about a minute of time to kill, and we wanted to talk back to Vincenza and about an award you're involved in. Can you tell us a little bit about it in 54 seconds or less?
Sure. I was nominated for the Jefferson Award, and I am officially one of the state finalists. So hopefully they will choose me to represent the state of Delaware in D.C.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Guys, is that great? A young lady involved with Miss Delaware. You've got a not-for-profit and doing that. That's wonderful to see.
And just to let you know, the Jefferson Award is a public service award.
You've got 28 seconds, a public service award. And was that part like in trying to do the things for Miss Delaware, or just kind of something you were doing anyway? Or
I've always been a part of organizations and volunteering my whole life, so it's always been something a part of my life. And now I'm able to co-founding a literacy organization. I have something on my own to do.
That sound wasn't for your literacy organization. That's to let them know there's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Everyone looks like they got done, and we're just going to start it right off. Let's go right to Kim, since she's closest to me.
Well, my sentence reads the way that I put it on here. Snappy squirreled openly started blasting.
Snappy squirreled?
Squirreled.
Okay.
Like
Joe
squirrels throwing, nuts and blasting the park goers.
Okay, Joe Jamie, do you need to hear anything more or justification?
I'm just questioning the grammatical aspect of that sentence.
Is there any way you could save this fish from the frying pan?
Well, they're squirrely-looking animals are kind of squirreled. It could be, a gopher. It could be, something with a big bushy tail hidden around it. They're little squirreled animals, not necessarily a squirrel, but squirrel-looking things, blasting nuts and acorns and leaves at the park goers.
I'm no judge, but okay. Anything else you need to hear, Vincenza?
These squirrely squirrels blasting nuts. I don't know.
All right, Don?
Can you
Very-
just say the sentence one more time, please?
Snappy Squirrel openly started blasting. That's a bushy.
Okay, I think we're ready for the
Squirrel.
judgment of the judges. Wah, wah, wah. Sorry, Kim. Sorry, maybe a little misdone on the squirrel. Krista?
Okay, here we go. Secretly, the punter left Charles Dickens' nosy group. I can repeat that without the blah if you want.
Please do. I'll just say that for the judges. One more
It's a wee
time.
bit of a tongue tie. Secretly, the punter left Charles Dickens' nosy group.
Okay, secretly. Vincenza, do you need to hear it more or hear justification?
I think I need you to explain it a little bit more
Sure.
for me.
This one's actually easy to explain. No tears necessary, Don. Basically, if you're out on a field trip, person who is a punter, as football, like that's his job, he's a punter. So didn't really want to be around Charles Dickens' nosy group anymore because they kept asking him a whole bunch of questions. So he just snuck away.
I like the little added thing.
Sound effect, if you will.
Wasn't there a nosy guy earlier, Mike? Mike had a nosy guy too.
Yeah, so it was a nosy group, and he just stole away because he didn't want to be with the group anymore. And he happens to be a punter. It could have been in the accountant. It just happens to be a punter.
She's talking her way out of it. Don, anything else you need to hear?
I think that's clear.
Joe Jamie?
I'm very clear.
Very clear. Vincenza?
Repeat the sentence one more
One
time,
more time.
please.
Secretly, the punter left Charles Dickens' nosy group.
All right, we're going to need a decision, judges.
All right. I have another question.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Charles Dickens, you said, was the...
He's
Huh?
the teacher, he's the leader of the field trip.
And that's ending with an S?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Aha.
I thought you were going to ask about football being invented when Charles Dickens was alive, but that was my own thought. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3 and get a judgment. 1, 2, 3. They all like it. There you go.
Thank you.
Now moving right along to Mike. Let's hear it.
All right. Well, very many alienated springs, pirate in your strength.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to make an assumption. Slow down. Let's try it again.
Very many alienated springs, pirate in your strength.
Don, we're going to you first on this one. Do
I
you need...
definitely want an explanation for that, Mike.
Okay.
All right. Well, you know the springs inside your pens? Well, when they come out and you throw away the pen, they're kind of alienated. So they started to pirate near the shores and start going up springs. Well, they want to go someplace where they can loot a lot of things, so they go to a place of strength. So very many alienated springs, pirate in your strength.
All right, we're going to wrap this up, Joe Jamie. Anything else you need to hear?
You're a Navy man, and you're very familiar with pirates, I assume. So,
Arr.
that's
Vincenza?
One more time.
Very many alienated springs, pirate in your strength.
okay.
I'm going to have to ask for the judgment, judges.
It just doesn't make sense to me. I apologize. It just doesn't make sense.
No apologies necessary because you're in good company and better looking company. And so I'm afraid, Mike, we did not get it, and I believe Kim also. So we'll just need to get a score on Krista and come back for the final score and the lightning round. Welcome back. Well, Jen, we've got a final player. Let's talk to Jen. Take care of it.
Yes, we do. Krista is our big winner today, our sentence champion with 180 points.
Excellent.
Congratulations, Krista.
And we want to thank Mike and Kim. Good sports. Thank you very much. Please stay in touch.
In this final lightning money round, we have a chance for Krista to win up to $1,000. Each point is worth $5, and she has 45 seconds to complete the best sentence possible. Krista, are you ready?
Sure.
On your mark, get set, and go.
All right. And with the 45 seconds remaining, we can talk to Joe Jamie about what we missed about talking to you about.
Well, I was just going to mention that I co-founded a group called the Fashion Alliance of Delaware, and we meet once a month for people working in and around the fashion industry in Wilmington.
Do you have a website people can get in touch with you?
Fadreport.com.
Fadreport.com. And we still have 24 seconds. Vincenza, any parting words?
Yes, I would like to say if you wanted to find out some information about my literacy organization, you could reach our website.
And we're down to 14 seconds. We're wishing Krista good luck. Don, you got 10 seconds to say something.
Successwon'twait.org is Vincenza's
Yes.
website.
That's what.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I could have done that.
Krista.
Thought of something else. Sorry.
That's tough with 45 seconds.
Only 50 seconds.
Couldn't do it. Lay it on us.
Well, apparently, you didn't know this in your history books, but Thomas Jefferson makes colorful, juicier cheese.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
True. I didn't make it
Joe
up.
Jamie?
No, I'm pretty clear.
Pretty clear on that? Didn't know that about Thomas Jefferson, but was an inventor.
Learning something new every day.
That's what I do. I'm a giver.
Unfortunately, we live in an old house. I think I found some of that. Not good. Not good.
I thought you cut it. Anyway, sorry.
Clean game.
I think we're about ready for a judgment. Judges, it's all fingers up. All right. And Jen, you're going to give us the point total and the final dollars that Krista won.
Well, her final dollars that she had won today is $175.
Which is 5 times the points she achieved.
35, right?
Thank you very much, Krista.
Thanks so much.
And we'll see you next time on You've Been Sentenced.
All right.